Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yo, what up, It's your boy Rubino.
And this DJ in the building.
And you listening to the UpNUp Podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing?
I don't know, just listen.
Yes.
What it do?
Welcome. You're listening to the UpNUp Podcast. I'm your host, Rubino.
And I'm DJ man.
Oh, you sound good, man.
Man, I feel good.
You feeling good?
Hell yeah.
It's Friday.
Yep.
Another one.
Ain't got no job. You got shit to do.
Oh, but we got shit to do. First of all, for first-time listeners out there, thank you for tuning in. This is the podcast where we strive to cultivate the culture, share stories of great and talented individuals who are going after what they want, their visions, their goals, their dreams, and, trying to bring the culture along with them, right?
For sure.
Okay. And, again, I always want to shout out the listeners, the viewers, the supporters, strong supporters, who just been tapped in, man. I love it when they, give the reviews,
Mm-hmm.
Please keep subscribing and rating them, so we can know how to get better.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
Now getting that out the way, today's going to be a good show.
I can feel it,
Today's going to be a good show because we have a guest that is definitely cultivating the culture, right? I think he's one of the epitomes of what that means, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all put dubs. It's okay.
I'd say today's guest is a man. I say he's tirelessly working day and night just to uplift the culture, by providing opportunities, an abundance of opportunities.
Ooh.
I would say he's a conduit for underrepresented communities.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Providing them with resources, using his platform to also leverage partnerships with, some big players such as Comcast, NBC Universal, Google, and various other organizations, and someone who's steering this community into progression, pretty much. Our guest is none other than Head of Business Development for Hack Nation, Kenny Shelton. Can we get around the place?
Hey, that's love.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
We just got to roll out the red carpet for you, man.
It's love.
You know what I mean? How you doing, bro?
Life is good. It's Friday night. We here. We chilling.
Yes.
We on the up and up, right?
Yes, sir.
Hell
Yes, sir.
yeah.
That's right.
Live and direct.
That's right.
Well, that's good that you're feeling good. The vibe is right. I'm sure you're familiar with the show. You know how we usually start things off with the quote of the day.
Come on.
Get the vibe right, set the mood, and obviously my guy right here across from me, he's always well equipped with the quote. So what you got for us today, my man?
All right, today, man, we got to be a poor man is hard, but to be a poor race in a land full of dollars is the very bottom of hardships. W.E.B. Du Bois.
Come on.
Mm.
Run that back.
Let them know, man.
Run that back.
Run that back.
All right.
Run that back.
I think for the people in the back.
Run that back.
To be a poor man is hard,
Yes.
but to be a poor race in a land full of dollars is the very bottom of hardships.
W.E.B. Du Bois.
Bars.
Now,
Bars.
yeah.
Bars.
Now,
Appreciate
so
Bars.
when it comes to these quotes, obviously we use them to tie directly to kind of your story, what you're providing, and I think that speaks exactly to kind of something that you're passionate about, right? Is uplifting that black dollar, right? Uplifting
Definitely.
the community, right? And so, being that you are head of business development for Hack Nation, right? You know what I mean? For the people who are watching and listening who don't know what Hack Nation is or what they're doing or what they're accomplishing out here in these streets, yeah, for sure. How would you describe the platform's mission and kind of what you guys are aiming to accomplish, if you can, bro?
Yes, sir. So Hack Nation is a business development agency that seeks to plug underrepresented entrepreneurs with resources. And those three resources that we found that most underrepresented entrepreneurs need is community, curriculum, and capital.
Ooh.
The 3 C's.
3 C's.
3 C's, triple C's. No Ross. No Ross.
No Ross, triple C's.
Triple
Yeah.
C's.
Yeah.
So our whole thing, we got verticals. We help small businesses. We help high growth, and we help social enterprise.
Okay.
All our folks We help to shore up that infrastructure, get you right, and get you to the next level.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
our whole thing.
He said a word within that statement that just sums everything up. Plug.
Plug. I heard. Yeah.
He's the plug.
Yeah.
You guys are the plug.
A little bit.
Yeah. And I know you got a great team with you as well, right?
That's right.
I know you got a great team with you.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes,
Always.
definitely. So thank you for sharing that. Now I want to get into kind of, when we bring people onto this podcast, the viewers and listeners, it's always good for them to see someone that they can relate to as far as their journey, right? Their story. So kind of let's get into kind of your early life, your upbringing. Where did you grow up? Where were you from originally?
Early life. West, man. Originally from West Africa, Liberia.
Okay.
West.
Okay.
Then grew up in LA. More specifically, Ontario, IE.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Suburbs of LA.
Mm-hmm.
Life is good out there. You grow up fast. A lot of shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say shit?
You said it.
It's too late.
You said it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A lot of shit going on. You grow up soon. You learn your way around business. Entrepreneurship was instilled in us early.
Mm-hmm.
Selling candy in middle school, selling shoes, selling clothes, whatever we could get on. You got to look fly. You got to do this. You got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That was just the wave in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So that entrepreneurship bug was instilled in me early. And it's been a wrap ever since.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. You kind of saw the importance of kind of taking matters into your own hands, right? And creating your own revenue streams, right? Sound like you was early on hustling, right? Pretty much. Legally though.
Legally. No. They didn't let us sell candy in school. They was hating.
Okay.
We used to move with the briefcases.
Damn.
The teachers used to cop from us. The teachers used to be like, hey, you got some Snickers?
What?
Yeah, I got you.
As much money as they making?
I got you. Come on. And, you know, they shut that down because they had a little student store, and we was encroaching on their money because we was making like $100 a day, $125 a day.
Damn, off some candy?
Off candy, bruh. We used to go to the surplus store around the corner.
I'm in the wrong business.
Get them shits for the jug, right? Pull up to the... Everyone's like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Third period, you know, niggas hungry and shit.
Yeah.
I need to pick me up.
Yeah, man.
Where them Sour Patch Kids?
So it sound, like you said, that shit was instilled in you early on. Now let's kind of take it as you started growing, right, into your formidable years.
Yep.
What was, I guess, where did that lead to, right? Where did you kind of started coming into your own and understanding who you were and what you can bring and what you can provide on a larger scale?
So, went to University of Oregon. Shout out them Ducks. Go Ducks. Out here.
Quack, quack.
Now, I wanted to go into law originally. I wanted to help my people out, help my people from getting fucked over from the legal system, learn that legalese language, help them navigate the shit, whether it's through contracts, whether it's through social justice, trying to get them right. Went through school, studied economics and sociology for whatever reason. Shit turned out to be good. I had a nice foundation. Did a year at a law firm in LA for criminal and civil rights. Took it out of me, bruh. Every day was getting phone calls like, yo, police did this, police did that. You know, they assaulted me. They took me to another hood, dropped me off, you know, wrongfully searched, da-da-da. And it was just getting too much for me. So from there, I had a homeboy I went to school with in San Francisco who had a startup. I was like, all right. He called me. We used to chop it up. He was struggling in a startup. Used to give him little pointers, this and that, whatever. So he's like, all right, look, we got a marketing role available. You fucking with it? Why not? Yeah, I'm tired of this legal shit. Let me get out of here. I'm from LA. Let me go see some new shit.
Let me
pull up
explore.
on the bay.
Let me expand my horizons.
I know the bay's so pull up to the bay, and it's lit.
Always.
It's lit.
Always.
It's lit.
Yes. Shout out to Bay.
Yo, I get there. I love the pace of startup life. I love the responsibility. I love my role because my role is, look, develop new opportunities and go get it. If you see some shit, go get it. We trying to grow this shit. If you can grow it, go do it. So our shit was group photo sharing in 2014 Cats wasn't really on it. Snapchat was out, IG was out, but it's like, you know, 1-to-1.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, okay, when you pull up with the crew, what you gonna do? If everyone wants to share photos, group chat wasn't really popping in 2014, so you know, we had the little way for everyone to share their shit to the same thing. So I went there. We found out early. Weddings was lit, travel shit was lit, and college was lit. I did a little brand ambassador program. It was lit. We used to like sponsor party buses and shit, and we used to get downloads and parties and all that type of shit. So we got that shit popping, grew that shit. We got an offer, $3 million offer actually, and CEO was like, nah, it ain't enough.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Let's rewind. You just threw a big number out there. So
3 M's.
So
3 M's.
Okay, so wow.
3 M's.
Now, at what age was this?
It was like 22, 23, 23.
Now, do you think you were fully developed to go into?
That wasn't shit.
Okay.
What you mean?
Okay. No, I mean like more so
I
like
wasn't shit, bruh.
So
develop.
Yeah.
I was raw. I was raw talent.
Were you ready for that opportunity? Is what I'm saying.
What you mean ready for opportunity? I was already showing and proving.
Okay.
I was in that opportunity.
Yeah.
It's like, you pass me the ball, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just sit there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking go try to score. I'm gonna pass the rock. I'm gonna do
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we was facilitating. We was getting it done. We was getting money, right? We got the downloads. We got an offer. CEO, he wasn't happy with the offer, right?
Okay.
After he said no, CTO was like, bro, you tripping. It's $3 million and you didn't even want to take it.
Yeah.
And honestly, the CEO didn't like the direction that the company was going in. He was trying to take it another direction, and we was thriving this way. So he was like, I don't really want it. I'm trying to take it in this way. So company started tanking because CTO left, and shit was just rough internally, right? So Bay Area price was kicking my ass. I'm trying to get up out of there because shit, I'm paying like $1,400 for a
that's a real moment
share
though.
room.
That's a real moment.
Come on.
That's a real moment where
I'm over.
you kind of like, you were at the top. You were like, we made it. We got this offer, and then things could just go from there to where you're kind of uncertain what's next, right? Or is that how you felt?
It was a learning lesson, bruh. It's like, look, I try to take a shortcut. I'm thinking, I do a startup. I'm gonna put in this work. I got this little equity. If we sell, I'm on, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bypass everybody else.
Yeah.
But ain't no shortcuts in life. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
real.
take shortcuts, you're gonna cut yourself short.
Talk about it.
No, I feel you though. So what was like the mentality you had when you run into like tough times like that? How do you like break out of that? You know what I mean? Like,
It's rough. What you mean? We seen that little bottle. Just kidding. Look, people watching this.
Nah.
Nah. You gotta cope. You gotta find your ways to cope with it.
Yeah.
Startup life is one of the hardest lives you can go through because it's ups and downs. If you ain't ready for that up and down, it's not for you.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna shake you.
Yeah.
People who aren't ready for that, they want to get the steady job. I want to go get the 9 to 5. I want to clock in and clock out. Leave work at work. That's not what startup life is. It's you 24-hour grind. It's on you. If you don't grind, you don't eat.
I think you're fully in control of your time, but at the same time, there's a great deal of responsibility, right? That comes with that.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So let's take it from there now, and thank you for sharing that, because that to you, it seems like that, I'm just sharing the story, but there's a lot of people who may be watching and listening who got their own hardships, right? Who facing their own obstacles when they're on their journey and their path and trying to build what they want. So for them to hear kind of how you kind of overcame that and developed this mentality to where now you have Hack Nation, right? What would you say that was the defining moment to where you said, you know what, I need to go in this direction? No. Okay.
So I left San Francisco. Before I left San Francisco, low-key depressed, sick, broke, all that, right? Like, you at a startup, you're not getting paid. You take equity, you take this, you're not really getting paid. So I'm like, sick. Big bro called me up. I'm in Seattle. It's lit out here, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's way up there. I just did the Northwest. I went to Oregon. Nah. I mean,
He said, "Bro, get off
you're
my
like,
phone."
nah. Pull up. I'm like, all right. Pulled up. Before I pulled up, did my research. I was trying to stay in the startup field. I was trying to blend what I was trying to do with my legal endeavors. With trying to help my community, trying to help my people. And now with my newfound love, marry that startup life with helping my people. So it's like, okay, economic development.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Community development, same shit.
Yes.
So saw Hack the CD, saw Africa Town, saw Black Dot, saw everything they was doing. I was like, cool, I'm going to tap in. Tapped in with White King, tapped in with David Harris.
Shout out Joaquin.
Shout out
David.
Shout out them folks. 2016 touchdown. And it was like, all right, well, Hack the CD's open. Hack the CD was originally community-based hackathon that was focused around how can we help a historically black neighborhood thrive, compete in an ever-changing landscape out here.
Fast changing landscape for sure.
Changing, no.
Yeah, man.
At one point, the CD was upwards of 65% black.
Yep.
When I pulled up, it was 15% black.
This was 2016, right?
2016, 15% black.
Yeah, talk
so
about
it's like, how can we help this neighborhood compete? How can we help this neighborhood maintain this position that they had? Because there was historical background in that. I don't know if you want to go into that, but so it was like economic development and entrepreneurship. Start your own shit, own your own shit, run your community. That's how you maintain your presence.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
that's right.
And that's a tough
That's
task.
right.
That's a tough task when you come in and you know the statistic like that. When you're like, damn, it went from what do you say, 65 to 15.
Yeah. Upwards of 65.
Upwards of 65, and you came in and that's a mountain right there. You know what I mean? To climb in a sense.
But I'm not coming in like, oh, I'm about to change this number.
Yeah. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
No.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm not doing that. I'm just coming in. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's get it popping. I know it's people hungry in here. I know it's opportunity. I met people from Seattle. We all vibe because obviously I was in the Northwest. So
yes, sir.
Came through, ran the hackathon. And it was lit, man. We had workshops. We had a pitch competition. We had folks go from idea to pitch their stuff. They got money from it. They connected with mentors, and they connected with folks from that 2016. There are businesses who went from idea to now nonprofits, and I'm talking about Key Tech Labs in particular. They have their 501c3. It's a STEM organization that teaches middle school kids emerging technology, how to code, how to do 3D printing.
Yeah.
They do farm bots. Farm bots is they build a robot that mans a garden for middle schools.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Wow.
they in Highline School District down there. They got it popping where they are teaching these kids how to build robots who run community gardens.
That's crazy.
Like that's next level shit.
That's
That is
next
next
level.
level
That's
shit.
futuristic.
Come on.
Damn.
You know how our neighborhoods, it's churches and liquor stores.
Yeah.
Fast
We ain't got-
food.
we ain't got
Come
gardens.
on, we don't got no
We
gardens.
ain't got no
so,
gardens. Didn't let alone robots.
man, so
Nah, that's real though.
it was dope, man, to see that from idea to them actually getting paid contracts and actually in the field doing what they doing, actually doing events with Google. Is a beautiful thing, and that's just one of the folks that we've helped out. So it's like if I could be a part of helping develop somebody's idea into reality and actually impacting people in the community and doing real stuff, man, what's better than that?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Exactly. The events, right?
Yes.
I think you mentioned you mentioned some of the events too. For sure.
Like when you got the hackathon
Yep.
and network and chill, you
Yep.
know, all those events and everything like that. So where did that how'd you get into starting that? Was that just based off the whole experience, off of the?
That started from, like I said, the 3 C's, the community. We know we needed that community. How do we cultivate community? How do we cultivate the culture, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a bunch of people on this entrepreneurship journey who just don't know shit. They've been at whatever job and they see it's an opportunity, but they don't know how to act on it or jump on it. So it's like, I need to chop it up with somebody. I need to ask somebody. I need a partner. I need something.
Yeah.
So how can we create space for that? How can we create opportunity for that where you can come connect with you. Y'all could connect, or y'all
Mm-hmm.
can connect with a mentor or a lawyer, or you know things how we did at the
Yes, sir.
hackathon where
Yeah,
you
yes,
chop it up
sir.
with. Damn, if you go talk to a lawyer, how much they gonna hit you for
Hey,
per hour?
hey,
How much?
hey, that's real.
I can't lie.
And
That's what I was thinking about when I was there.
And we got them pulling up for free.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can we create these opportunities to where not only are they pulling up getting this game, but they kicking it at the same
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you know what I'm
everything,
saying?
bro.
So
You ain't
that's
lying.
just
That's,
what it is.
That's powerful, bro, because you know networking is important. It's key. It's
Mhm.
key. Like you might have the accolades, you might have the repertoire, whatever, but if you don't know the right people who can plug you in certain situations, you might not get there. And for Kenny, you know, I remember meeting him at Seattle Startup Week, and I remember going out there on a whim, solo, dolo, didn't really know what I was getting into. It was all tech based, and I was just looking for the black shit. I was like, man, where are my people at? Where are their events at? Where are their workshops at? And I ended up going to the one they put on, and that's where I first met him. And we nurtured that relationship in terms of, you know, he was always checking in on us with the UpNUp, and I was checking in on Hack, and he would let me know. And then going to more of his events, I started meeting more people and even more people, right? So I seen that firsthand.
Yep.
I've seen the power in that and building that community. So, but I do want to talk about what was that first event like for you when you said, all right, this is our event. We done planned it. We done got the money for it. What was that like for you? And were you kind of unsure of how it was going to go, or did you? Because I remember you telling me something about just do it, but at that moment, you know, and you're in a new city. So how was that? Just doing the
new
first
city,
event.
new city, new opportunity, new everything, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, we'll see what it do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I just had my one, you know, startup opportunity experience, whatever. So I'm fresh off of that, and I'm just like, all right, let's see what it do. We put it together. I'm talking to folks, getting them ready, getting the folks ready to lead the workshops and everything. And it was a big question mark. I ain't even going. It's a question mark.
Yeah.
Until you see it in action, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You see the real magic.
Yeah.
You see everybody from 12 years old to 56 years old getting that work in.
Mhm.
Like, shit, I got an idea. I'm trying to lead this dead-end fucking job. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Just talk about it, bro.
Hey,
Talk
I'm
about
tired of this shit. So it's like, for me to see that and for me to be able to connect the dots and help somebody live out their dreams, bruh.
That's powerful, man.
Bruh. To me,
That's
ain't nothing better than that.
That's
That's the
gratifying.
most fulfilling shit in life. So from there, when I saw folks go from idea, get the work in, get the help that they need, get the mentorship that they need, see the relationships built from that, see them build that stage presence and go on stage and actually pitch their idea that they've been sitting on for months and years on end, where they like, I don't know if this is real. I don't know. Bruh.
It's
like,
real. It's real. And, you know,
So
I always say support is key.
that's
and,
right.
And sometimes it falls on deaf ears, but you know, I've seen it. The shit he's talking about. I've seen it,
bro. I
You know,
experienced it, bro.
You know, I've seen people. I've seen people who didn't know, like what they were they felt like they didn't know what they were getting into, and then when they meet this man and their team and their platform, and they go to their events, you are really empowering people, you know, and instilling confidence into them to where they start achieving shit that they didn't even think they could do.
That's
you know,
right.
so definitely that's powerful, man. And now I want to talk about, you know, because there's people who are watching and listening that obviously love what you do, right? And the concept of what you guys are doing. And I'm sure there's people who have their own platforms, right? And they're trying to leverage ways to where they can provide people opportunities as well. Now, I think something that's key about what Hack Nation is doing is you guys found a way to create partnerships,
Yep.
right? With, you know, companies such as NBC Universal and Google and other sponsorships. So how was that, leveraging those partnerships and kind of, you know, getting into that, I guess, into that connection?
Partnerships make the world go round, bruh. You can never do this shit on your own. You try to do this shit on your own, you gonna fall flat on your face.
Yes, ask LeBron James.
JR tricking shit off on the daily.
Now, in that case, he could have did it by himself, right?
All right, that was a side note. But
No, without these partnerships, without the folks tapping in, we wouldn't have been able to get it done.
yeah.
Not only the financial partnerships, the mentors, bruh, the people who just want to see the city do better, black businesses do better. It's huge. Like, without the network, we ain't shit.
Yeah.
And that's why people rock with us, because we got a network.
Yeah.
And it's because it's not about us. Who cares? I don't do interviews. I rock with y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Who cares about me?
Yeah.
It's about what y'all doing.
Yeah.
Because this shit is more powerful than what we. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's not a matter of who's more powerful or what's more powerful. Just the attempt in what people are trying to do, what you guys are trying to do, what we're trying to do. That alone is all that matters, right?
And to me, it's just like it's a gap, and I'm gonna fill that gap.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel you.
You might not feel it all yourself, but you gonna help.
And there's some bread in that gap, so we gonna get that bread.
Yes, man. Yes. Yeah. Nah, man. That's dope.
What the fuck else you gonna do?
I know,
Hey,
right?
bruh, Seattle. Hey, it's one of the most affluent cities. If you ain't getting it out here,
Let them know.
why you out here?
That's real.
Why you out here?
That's real. Some people can't leave though, man. So we gotta give them opportunities. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Which is what y'all doing.
So, side note, one of the industries that I never thought about had ridiculous bread. Dump truck hauling. I'm gonna haul some sand. I'm gonna haul some dirt. I'm gonna haul some gravel. Can y'all guess how much money is available right now in Seattle for dump truck hauling contracts?
Like total?
Yes.
100 million.
100 million. Okay. What's your guess?
I'm gonna say 500 million.
Upwards of 3 billion.
You said dump truck hauling?
All these construction gigs, all these freeway constructions, the viaduct, all these things, you gotta haul shit away.
All right, so that's
into
the end of this show. I gotta go make some calls.
Upwards of 3 billion. I said, what am I doing?
Damn, bro.
Wait.
So
That's free game right there, though.
yo, and these contracts have minority business mandates that they have to give a certain percentage to minority business owners. And these people who are administering these contracts are like, yo, we are trying to give this money away and nobody's coming. So that's when we got to step in and be like, all right, we got the program. Come on.
You know what?
Yeah. Dead ass, bro.
Let's go get it.
That's
What
crazy.
we doing?
That's crazy, dog. That's crazy, man.
I feel like that's the power, though, of Hack Nation. Because,
Come
like,
on.
somebody came up, you know, you could point them to that direction or let it, you know, give them this free game and
It's
kinda
just-
talk
it's
about
just-
that.
That's it.
You know?
It's a lack of awareness, man, at the end of the day. And it's not just in Seattle. It's just in general, like
That's
with
right.
within our community, right? We
Yeah.
need to share our resources. We need to share our information.
That's right.
And I'm not going to lie. There's so many things I've learned from you just through random conversations, right? And this is one of them. $3 billion for hauling shit.
Hauling.
Hauling shit.
Hauling.
Like,
And they got minority mandates.
how do you know this shit?
40 billion. 40 billion. This shit is out there.
It's out
this
there.
Shit is out there.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Yeah, no.
We
And
just ain't looking. We don't know where to look.
Damn.
We don't know where to look. We watching the game.
talk about it.
That's crazy.
Talk about it.
LeBron finna come on. What you talking about?
40 billion.
40 bill.
That's
Shit on LeBron's little 500. Oh no, he a billionaire now. He got the deal, right? Nike billionaire deal.
Off top.
wait till LeBron hears about this shit.
Hey, he diversified though. Hey, he diversified. He's smart.
he gonna retire
He
tomorrow.
went and got Liverpool. He did his thing.
He gonna retire
Hey.
tomorrow. He gonna retire tomorrow.
LeBron
Wow.
about his bread. LeBron about his
Man, nah, that's and nah, thank you for those side notes. You know what I mean?
That's just them. That's
yeah.
not the city of Seattle. That's not the port of Seattle. That's not all these other folks who have the same minority mandates.
Yeah.
That got billions.
yeah.
Billions.
Nah, and so like I said in the beginning of the show, the best way to sum up what you guys do and kind of what you do as well is, you know, you're the plug, right? And that right there is a prime example of that. So for those watching and listening who obviously you know, have listened to this podcast, listened to your story, and I'm sure if they ain't pull nothing, then they tripping.
They heard them
They
billions.
tripping. Yeah, they gonna pull something from this.
They heard them.
But what can we expect, man? What's on the horizon for Hack Nation? I know you guys aren't stopping anytime soon. So, what are some events maybe you guys got coming up that people can tap in with to where they can learn more about these crazy ass contracts,
Bro.
in industries that are booming right now?
Yeah, so we got events coming up. We're doing a couple hackathons. We're doing a VR hackathon with Key Tech Labs. We pairing them up with Seattle Urban Book Expo. We having these black authors and these students get together, and they gonna build out VR experiences from their favorite moment in the story or whatever, right? And then we gonna end that off with like a community expo where people pull up, they can come. Okay, what's this story about? Okay, I'm gonna put the little headset on and I'm gonna be in the story.
That's lit.
Shit.
That's lit.
That's dope.
I'm
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do media training for emerging startups with Comcast.
Yes, sir.
Actually.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out the Hive Media Lab.
Shout out Hive Media Lab.
Yes,
That's
sir.
where we doing it at. You
Yes,
already
sir.
know.
Yes, sir. That's right across the street.
Right down the street, man. For real.
Come get right. No, learn how to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people
Yeah.
don't know how to speak. I don't have no media training, but we out here.
They don't want us to have media training.
Yo, learn how to package your story. Learn how to deliver it. Learn how to get your elevator speech. You know, learn your posture, your everything. We doing that. That's in October. Doing a pitch competition. We doing investor speed dating where we plug in all the folks who say they want to invest in underrepresented founders and all that. We putting you in the front row.
Yeah.
You get that one-on-one interaction.
Hell yeah.
Last year we did that. It was huge. It was a great turnout. It's beautiful. The investors have fun. The startups were like, yo, this is what I needed. I needed to get right. I needed to actually talk to them because I didn't talk to them before. So now that I talk to them, I know what they need. I know what they're looking for. There was no bridge before. So for us to be able to be that bridge is huge.
Yeah, you're a conduit for that, man.
Bruh.
That's powerful.
So, and on top of that, next year we actually developing programs where after, you know how I mentioned the sound transit stuff, where we trying to get like cohorts together where folks who trying to bid for sound transit, we get your infrastructure right. You know what I'm saying? We get your business model right. We get your everything right internally. So then when you go do bid,
You ready?
you vetted.
Yes, sir.
They got all that stuff ready. And we working with folks like University of Washington and all that to get all that ready. So we got big things coming in the pipeline.
Man, I'm happy to hear that, man, and definitely proud of all the work you guys are doing up until this point and continuously. I know this shit ain't stopping anytime soon. And so thank you, man. And I always end off the show with this question because again, it's gonna help sum up what you just told us today on the show, but it's also gonna help kind of cast what's ahead.
Yep.
So if you can, what's one word to describe what keeps you on the up and up?
Grind. If you don't grind, you don't eat. The fuck?
That might have been.
Well, you better grind.
That might have been the quickest response.
Grind.
Every guess.
That was a quick
Grind.
one, though. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
I
about.
see everybody else. They try to be. Oh, I'm gonna get these big words. Grind.
Grind.
You want to be on the up and up? Guess what you got to do?
Grind.
You got to wake your ass up every day
Yes.
and grind.
Grind.
If you don't grind, you don't eat.
If I don't grind, I ain't
It's that
eating.
simple, man. I feel it.
That's it.
That's real. Hey, man, simplicity is key, man.
That's it.
Keep it simple, man. But nah, man, thank you for being a guest on our show, man. This is long overdue. And please,
love.
please,
It's love.
please, we will have you back, obviously, when you have more things down the line, which I'm sure you will, and I know you will. Yeah, man, and much success to you, man, and to the team, to everything you guys are doing. And I guess I am certain that Kenny is officially a member of the Up and Up, man. Round of applause for my guy, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate y'all.